Want this guitar? Put your fingers on the run. Visit SeanBrockMusic.com. If you see something you like, boys, he will sell them. Call 606-547-4477 or visit SeanBrockMusic.com. Yeah, get you one. SeanBrockMusic.com.
Howdy folks, howdy. Sean Brock here once again with you. I appreciate y'all tuning in to see what all we've got going on. We've had a lot. It's been like bees in the beehive. Spring is coming. I want to remind you to please subscribe. I would sure appreciate it so you don't miss all the stuff on here. If you see a button, hit it, unless it's that old thumbs down button. I don't need none of that. I get enough of that kind of stuff. Yeah. Anyhow, what do we have for you today? Well, we have a brand new instrument from the Gallagher Guitar Company, Senor David Mathis and his fine company down down in Murfreesboro. I started putting him in Middlesboro with me. I wish he was, man. He'd be glad to be rid of me if he was. But down in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And this is our second Gallagher. This one here is a Bluegrass Bell, available at SeanBrockMusic.com. We'll put a link in the description just in case you forget about it. But you can head over there and check out the pictures and check out the full write-up on it, because I'll probably forget something in the specs. I usually do. But if you're interested in the purchase of this guitar, or if you're interested in custom ordering a Gallagher, or what new Gallaghers that we've got on the way, hit me up over there, SeanBrockMusic.com, or you can call me at the shop, 606-547-4477. And this deal right here, okay, let me tell you the specs real quick, and then we'll talk about how it came about. But this is a Torrefied red spruce top, forward shifted scalloped X bracing, and very, very mid-30s inspired instrument. Of course, you got the beautiful Amberburst, the Herringbone there. This is Torrefied. This is Torrefied top and Torrefied bracing, and I will kind of discuss my thoughts on torrefaction as we go along. But that's what you're getting in this guitar right here. Mahogany neck with a volute, beautiful volute, nice V. This thing kind of runs down the center. Those who like kind of the low oval thicknesses, you can get along on this. People like me who like real big old vintage club necks, you can get along on this. It's really good neck. It's got a nice V to it. Nice shape, satin finish on the neck, volute, and sort of a departure. One of the things that they do on the Bluegrass Bell is they go for this the squared off headstock. I like that they round the corners on this too, though. That's I don't know what's up with blunt corners, man, sharp corners. This is great. They're rounding them off, but they pay homage to their traditional headstock, the French curl headstock, which I love very much personally, with their inlay up here, and I think that's just cool as can be. And this, of course, Gallagher traditional style pickguard, ebony fingerboard, ebony bridge, and nice compensated saddle on this thing. Plays in tune really, really well. Action is just wonderful, and man, oh man, the sound. Did you hear this thing? Did you hear it? Did you listen? Anyway, if you want this, I hate to see it go. I hated to see our G70 go, but it's supposed to be my job to let them go to good homes. I might interview you and make sure you're a suitable home. I might even pull in and do a welfare check on it at some point. But go to SeanBrockMusic.com and I will make sure to treat you right on this. These are just wonderful, wonderful. I'm just dumbfounded by what is coming out of the shop down there in Murfreesboro. They're doing a great, great job, and man, oh man, is it pretty. Let's listen to this thing a little bit more, and we'll talk through my thoughts on it. Okay, but check out this Gallagher Mahogany Bluegrass Bell. She's ringing, boys. Money note right there. A lot of money been made off of a note like that. So check out the treble. There's a nice... There's a nice cut in there, but see how she'll warm up for you. Man. That got all that down there. Big change, big change. Check out the bass too. This is good. Yes, this is a mahogany. note separation. There's a lot of harmonic content in this, with the top and the bracing being as stiff as it is. Rings out pretty long on the overtones. That's pretty long. But you still got the note separation. Like to see a guitar that has both of those. When you get that, you know you got a winner. If you want it to play drier stuff, quicker passages, you know, you get to rolling the 30-second notes off your fingers. You're like, oh man, I hope the sustain don't start having me sound like a 80s U2 record, you know, where they have the slap delay. But then by the same token, you don't want to be so dry to where you can't just strum the chord on the end of a song. You're like, oh Lord, I'm fading out before the bass. Everything else, recording engineer's going to talk bad about me. You gotta have that sustain on the soft chord too, man. Check out a G. Oh, let me page my page capo over here. And this guitar, I'm recording this video the day the guitar came in. I'm not going to post it the day it came in because we've got a lineup of videos that we've got to put out. But this guitar, I've played it some today, and I have capoed it. And well, you see what you hear. Key of A. Look at the punch on this thing. Go in to do a G run, or you go in to do a rhythmic comment, whatever. It doesn't just fall out on you where you're going wang, 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 and then it doesn't do that. When you want to go from rhythm to single notes, they'll pop out really, really nice. And man, it punches just like it's like Muhammad Ali down here somewhere. note, sorry. Oh yes, oh yeah, man. They're doing it down there. They are absolutely doing it, and I've been tickled. And I'd actually sent David a couple messages. I was like, "Hey, what about that bell? Is it ready to ship out?" And he's like, "Oh, well, it'll be a couple more days." And I waited a couple days. "Hey, what about that bell?" I think he probably got tired of me. He probably thought, "Man, if I was around you, I would ring your bell, buddy." But I was just excited to get it. I was excited to. Had a lot of anticipation because I'd played some of these. I'd played a few of them, and I was like, "Hey, man, I'm missing out on the action here." B flat. And this is the first time I've actually put on a mic, too. And I'm always very, very pleased. Well, people can tell when I'm pleased. Listen to that. Just barely brushing it. Oh, my goodness. To pay, I always play that one little thing there. Pay tribute to our old buddy Dan Tominski. Speaking of Gallagher artists and top-notch people that play Gallagher guitars, Dan Tominski, there's your one. Doc Watson, of course, and Jim Hurst. Jim, man, a lot of guitar royalty. Has linked their yoke to Gallagher. You can certainly hear why. 5th fret. check the tone color on it. Oh, whoa. Very beautiful. And I commented on this on the G70 that you've got a little more room color-wise as far as the colors you get between the bridge and the sound hole. You've got a little more room color-wise in Gallagher, I think, than what you do with some brands. And something that's been a stickler for me is torrified tops. I had to pop my thumb. Matter of fact, I was just having a conversation with a buddy and a subscriber over in North Carolina. I don't know, he may not want me to say his name. He said, hey, tell me straight out what you think about torrified tops. And I told him. There are certain companies that have made a lot of guitars with torrified tops that I just haven't been fond of. The trebles on a lot of them, man, they get harsh. I mean, I'm not talking about bright. I'm not talking about clear. I'm talking about harsh. I'm talking about brash, harsh, just destructive. And some folks have made some torrified guitars that really fall into that. So I'm always very, very leery. It's kind of like going to a restaurant you haven't gone to before. If I'm around a guitar maker and if every guitar I had was gone and he said, hey, well, we're going to build you this, and I'm standing up here at the front with a menu and it's torrified, I would say, no, non-torrified is good, non-torrified. Just because I get afraid to take a chance with some of the history that some of these companies have got with torrified tops and my experience with the sound of them. This is a good sound. This is just very natural, very natural. And they're not the only ones. Gallagher's not the only company that I have faith in their process and their choice of torrified tops. If I thought it was going to be a dog, I mean, I would just kind of stay with the non-torrified stuff. And there are a few others that I think do a wonderful job and get a wonderful tone out of torrified tops. Just not everyone, not at all. And I think, to me, it's fine to have a brighter treble or a cutting treble or a clear treble, but we don't want unpleasantness going on, and we want something that will change color. We want something that will warm up when we want it to. We want that ability as musicians, or at least I know I do. Now, if you anchor in one spot and you don't move around, maybe it's not quite as important. And there's nothing wrong with that either, if that's how you like to conduct yourself musically. But I just like to be able to have that variety. I've got this brightness back here. And I like to be able to change, I like something that has variations in the tone. To me, that is one of the hallmarks of a good instrument. I mean, maybe to some people, it doesn't matter. I don't know. To each his own. But this is a versatile instrument. This is a professional's instrument, and I I'm very, very thankful to be able to offer these. You know, the G70 we had, the gentleman who got it, he's a good friend to the channel and just a good friend to the guitar community, and he has some very, very good stuff. I mean, he's got a really nice selection in his home, and he loves the G70. You know, it was just, man, a great, powerful guitar. And you know, you get worried. Well, will lightning strike twice? And I've played so many of these newer Gallaghers now that I have faith that I can order anything, and that I'll be happy. You know, that everything that they're building, that the quality is there. And if you are interested in this one, SeanBrockMusic.com, 606-547-4477. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank y'all. Take care.